Here with Sharayha Taina Moreu. Hope I said that right.
It's okay.
All right. How you been?
I've been good, and you?
I'm chilling. Last time I seen you, scored a unanimous decision victory in your professional debut.
Yes.
Now you're in Team Combat League. Let's talk about the transition. Like, why did you pick Team Combat League?
It's just like a family home base, and not just that, like knowing the coach outside and everything, see how he is with his athletes. Very big, like how you treat your athletes outside. A lot of people like don't realize. A lot of coaches kind of just like, oh, you're a fighter, you're gonna fight. And they're like, they actually care for you outside being on nationals. He actually see me fight. We picked a good like chemistry going through, and then they presented to me. First, I was like, I'm good. And they started talking. I'm not gonna lie, started talking certain numbers, started talking certain things, and I was like, hold up, why would I want to be home, working this 9 to 5 and stuff like that, where I can make more in a week? And I was like, fuck it, it's one round, fuck it. And I get to challenge myself against former world champions, and at the beginning of my career, this is a win-win for me. And plus, at the end of the day, one of my managers and I just said, you never know who's in the crowd. Make sure you greet, perform your best, do what you can, and shake hands, because you never know who's watching you. And sometimes boxing could just be a stepping platform for something you don't even know in life. So I'm taking advantage of everything I can.
Okay, I like you thinking about the future. I did.
Yeah.
2-0 now. Stylistically, you're just coming off of being an amateur, 9-time national champion. Does this kind of fit your skill set, like that one round?
In a way, because we're such high pace in the amateurs that you can see they're like score, 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 and anybody knew like the way I win was like fast paced and everything. And that's why it's different now, because fast paced, but also you got to still sit on your punches. You got one round, so it's like you're going in off the round, like if you already, they say dog rounds all out, but you have to still be poised and focused, because people think, I hate when people are like, oh, it's just one round, you have to do like a brawling fight. Like, no, you can knock the fuck out if you don't know your shit and everything. So that's like literally, you got to be careful at the same time.
Making the transition to Team Combat League, you don't have your coaches. You got new coaches. What's the experience like not having your coaches in your corner in your fight?
Lucky for me, I've had this experience like going through a bunch of like national tournaments. It comes in a big factor. Like when I had to go to Golden Nationals, like my coaches couldn't come with me, so we were on a base team, and I was with Colorado, New Mexico team, and we had to like fight a week, and I had no coaches. Luckily, my pops was really good at like scouting. Like, all right, this is the game plan, and I'll focus, and then like, oh, let me see what you say, and I go through with it. That's a big thing of having a solid team behind doors, not just in the gym but outside, who knows you protecting you. So that's what helps me out. It kind of reminds me of like if I'm almost like fighting for Golden Gloves again, but a Team Combat League, this one round.
Good. What kind of Sharayha can we expect tomorrow night?
Fiery again. One thing about me, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna be calm. And next thing I'm like, the bouncer's like, fuck this. You trying to be mad, so I'm gonna beat your ass too. That's the thing about women. We're just so fucking emotional. Like, so we had to like, you're okay, you're okay. But then the crowd and it's Philly. Do you not hear how they talk shit here and how we are and everything? We're just like, and when they're screaming around like, yo, you're going against someone ground. I'm like, fuck it, I got beat today, let's go.
Now, are you like half Philly, half New Mexico? Like, are you blended?
I feel like it just originally comes to it, but just because my family's originally from New York and everything like that, and they're just very harsh and get going. And that's one funny thing when I got with my manager, they were like, yo, Jolene, she's just like you. She just stays what's on her mind. I'm like, yeah, some kind of problem, but it fits in when I'm here. Like, it's natural when I'm here, but I'm back home, they're like, Sharayha, be more calm, and I'm like, whatever, but I like it.
Do you feel like your amateur experience would be great for the Team Combat?
Oh, hell yeah, because at the end of the day, we go through different countries, different states, and one thing about this, about amateurs, you had to adapt quick. Like 1 minute you had to figure something out, and now in the Team Combat League, you find a new opponent and you have to adapt quick. Like, and that's one thing that comes with experience, but the only difference is what? No headgear, smaller gloves, and sitting on your punches more.
Now, are you taking fights in between this, or are you just going to run like the 12-week streak?
I'm dedicated to the Combat League first and everything, because a lot of fighters know in between fights it's hard to get fights in between, so I took this advantage, like, let me get the experience more with no headgear, and also like just get experience with no headgear until I get another fight coming up. But right now I'm just more focused on the Combat League for now.
Being though you're so early in your boxing career, professional career, and your in the Team Combat, do you think the Team Combat could hurt you or better your career?
It gets like a 50-50. It could better it too, because at the end of the day, never know who's in the crowd. Women do fight high-paced 2-minute rounds. and then it gives me, like I said, more experience with different. I'm really challenging myself. Like my what? This will be technically my third, you want to say, pro fight, but like my first combat debut. So like, and I'm going against a world champion. So that's already like a challenge off the bat. Like people don't even want to go against a world champion. And you can tell her like 15 fights in. That's the crazy thing about women. You're gonna fight the best fight off the rip.